Hello everybody, today I have a journal to share with you, and this is using the papers, stickers and the die cuts that I received from In Love Art Shop a couple of weeks ago. I will put a link to the video where I show you what I received in the description box below. The paper line was called Pretty Lady papers, and it was a 6x6 pattern paper set. There were 24 sheets, 12 designs, which were 2 of each. It is a single-sided paper and it's 160 grams, and I actually very lightly tea dyed my papers just to give them a very soft look. They're a little bit brighter than what I wanted to work with, so I just very gently tea dyed them, and I love how soft they look now. I have made the cover of the journal with a muesli bar box, and this little window here was where, you know, that would be the box like that, and you would see the muesli bars coming through it. So I left that little window there, and I've just sandwiched some sweet little flowers, there we go, inside, which I've punched out of some paper and put a little bit of Stickles glitter glue in the center of those flowers. I've stitched around the edge of the oval and put some cheesecloth there as well. The journal tag on the front is one of the dies I was sent from In Love Art Shop. I have just collaged all the papers together because they were 6x6, and of course the journal is, it's about almost 6.5 by 4 3/4. I think that's right, 6.5. Oh no, it's just 6. But I think the outside cover is just a little bit over 6, so I did collage them together, and that is the back there. Now the spine it's a hollow spine I've done, and there are 2 signatures, but just to soften the look of the spine a bit, I've just put a couple of eyelets and I've just threaded some tulle through it and knotted it inside, and then just put a little dab of glue under the knots so they don't move around. It gives you a little tuft at the front and at the bottom there, and it just looks really quite soft, especially because I've got a tulle bow, you know, a fastener at the side there to keep it closed. So we'll go inside, and this is just 2 pieces of tulle. That one is locked in between the covers, and the one on the back I have put under the tag there. So now it is quite stuffed, so you can see it opens up quite wide like that at the moment, but once all the tags and things come out, it is not so thick, of course. So we'll just go through now. There's the window on the other side. I just popped little flowers there at acetate as well. This is one of the stickers. Now this is the sticker set here. It's the vintage. They are called deco stickers, but when you go to the sticker section, there's a little drop down box, and these particular ones were the vintage. I don't think it says on here. These are the vintage stickers, and they're actually like a washi tape type sticker, so they do go translucent around the edge. So that's that. I've used one of the In Love Art Shop dies from a previous set I received, because I really like the little love heart ones. I just think they're so sweet. And I've made some tags up. All the tags are fairly much the same. They're just a piece of the designer paper, tea stain paper glued on the back, and then I have stitched around them and decorated them quite simply. So I won't take every tag out for that reason. So that's the same sort of thing. It's just a larger one. And that pops in there because that's also collaged, and what I did was I overlapped the paper so that I could make a pocket on the other side. I have a glassine bag here, once again using the dies from the dies they sent me, and inside I just have made a journal tag there. Lots of stitching in here, and all the, well, not all, most of the little daisy flowers have a sparkle bit of glitter glue in the center, but I did leave some plain. This is part of the paper collection as well, and all I've done with that is it had heart shapes on it. I went over that with a little bit of wood glue, and I think I saw that idea from, I saw it from a couple of different people. They just mentioned it, but I think it might have been Wendy Mason may have mentioned it as well, and I can't remember where she saw it, but she said she saw it somewhere as well. But anyway, that just gives a glossy look on top. This is another one of the stickers here. That's some baking paper, just for the crunch noise. That's all it's there for the crunch noise. And this is also one of the dies that came with this tag set here. Little pocket. There's 2 tags in there, like that. That's just a piece of paper in there so you can write a little note on, with a collage of the papers that were in the kit there. That one is just there for decoration. That were in the paper line, sorry, not the kit. Another one of the lovely stickers. I really like the stickers. And that's just another part of the paper line, just some paper to scribble on, and a little tag that you can write on as well. This is another one of the lovely dies. All the dies in here are from In Love Art Shop. It's a page edge die, but I just trimmed it up so I could put it on that way rather than the other way. Some vintage laces. That's a little tuck spot there with one of the dies, and another one of the sticker. See, I didn't put glitter glue in those ones. There's a couple that I didn't. This is fabric that was my own, and I thought it went quite well with the papers. What I did was, like, that's the, it's been tea stained. That's the actual fabric there, but what I did when I used it was I flipped it over and used the not so bright side, so it's like flipped and inside out, so it's not too bright. That one there, love heart in the center doily. It's like a buttermilk kind of colour. It's really pretty. It goes well with this collection because there's a touch of that colour in the papers. That's just a little tuck spot there as well. More stickers. Not every page has something on it. This is actually from the cover of the paper. Of course it went down like that, so I just cut the parts out that would have been like that, maybe like that or something, or like, anyway, however they were, and I used them inside the journal as well. I thought they were quite pretty, and I did tea stain those as well. Another tag in there. Another tag, and then I've used one of these lovely little cutouts to put a bit of tulle on so that can be taken out, and whoever gets the journal has a little bit of the pink tulle to play with in the journal. More stickers, more stitching, more dies, more of those little glossy accent type things, or shiny accents from the paper line. Another pocket here. It's got a little tuck spot in there. It's sweet little, you get 2 pages of like little images, and 2 tags in there. That one there, that's one of the dies as well, that buckle die, and this one, it's got some lovely vintage lace on there. A curly paper clip I made with just it's got a tag on the other side of the paper clip and some paper just to write on. More baking paper. Another tag in there, and there's the other side of the glassine bag. There's one of the stickers there, and there's also that buckle belt there with a journal spot inside. And here we have another little tag, and it's got some sari silk that I've used in there as well, and another tag with a bow on it. And that's the end of the first signature, just another piece of paper to scribble on there. And a lovely one of the sweet little images. Now this is second signature. I've done the little doily with the wax seal inside again. I have a pocket there with a bow, tag with bow. Another journal spot in that one. Another tag, two tags in that little heart tuck spot there. Another lovely big tag there with some sweet little flower embroideries across it. Another sticker. Whoop. Wax paper. Another little tuck spot if needed. Tag. Another tag in there. Some cheesecloth and the love word, a vintage lace there, and some sticker, more of those shiny accents, and a sticker, another large tag, and that's the other side of the cover piece of paper. Another little tag in there, and it doesn't have anything on the top. I'm sure it'll be fine without something on the top. Maybe I will. I don't know. It seems to be fine. It's quite fat as it is now. There's the center there. Another tag there. The love sign. More vintage lace. Tuck spot if need be. Sticker. Another sticker. I made... This is the another one of the tags that were included, and I've just made a couple of little tags on a bulb pen there. I put fabric over the paper so that the eyelet would have something to grip to and make it a bit stronger. And that's the other side. It does have a little journal, a spot there if you really want to use it. So two little tags in here. That's just when I did the front cover, I had to cut paper out, so that's, I kept that, and that's turned into a little tag bit there. That's another paper clip with some note paper, curly bit on the other side, wax paper, a sticker, tag with a tulle bow, and this is also a little tag here. It's just opens up, and that's just when you cut it out, you put it on the fold of the paper and you don't quite cut the whole thing out, and it makes a little flip, and it just goes over there. This is also one of the die cuts here, little lacy one, very pretty. And the other side of the glassine bag with a journal spot inside and some ribbon, another sticker, little tuck spot with some note paper there. Actually, maybe we could, I think I've got another, I could put that there. All the book pages have come out of a garden book, so I did notice, I don't know where it is, but one of them said exotic, so if anybody ever sees that, it's actually talking about exotic plants. I just thought I'd say that. It's a plant book. There's the last page with the butterfly sticker. Then we have another one of the largest tag I used on the back here, and that just opens like that once again, just not cutting it completely out, and it has journal spots all over. And then I've just put, it's actually a piece of the file folder. The file folder is the cardstock that I've used throughout to make tags and things, and that just goes over there like that. It's got the ribbon over the top and it sits there. And then I've just cut out one of the ovals and put one of the small images of the ladies there. And that is the journal that I have made using the wonderful things from In Love Art Shop for this month. And it ties together, but as I said before, if you were to take a lot of those things out, which, you know, if it gets sent any distance, I probably will take them all out and put them into a glassine bag, just for the sake of its journey wherever it goes. And so I hope you like it. I think the colours turned out really quite pretty and soft, and the little window turned out nicely on the front as well, and I like the addition of the tulle in it. Just makes it very soft and pretty. So there we go. A nice big bow on it, and of course the tulle, you can fluff it up to make it look big and voluptuous like that, but you can also, like, it doesn't have to be quite so puffy, you know, you can flatten it down as well, and it doesn't have to be all like that. So there we go, there's that little journal there, and I hope you like it. Take care everybody, bye.